Are you with it? It's Comics and Shots, a completely improvised, semi-comedic musing by Howard Stern's Mick the Nerd, aka YouTube and TikTok's Mick. Today's subject: the furthering integration of WILDSTORM into the main DC canon. Positives. Apollo and Midnighter. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're still good. They were in a DC Pride story like last year, where they and a bunch of drag queens fought a bunch of bigots. That was really fun. Yeah. Like Midnighter uses cybernetic powers to hack Fox News or Lex News to film him and Apollo getting married again. Very nice. Zealot, she's on the Birds of Prey for some reason. You know, she's still good. I had literally no idea who that character was before that, but if she's there. Grifter and the Wildcats. I don't care about the Wildcats. I'm sure somebody did. I'm sure Jim Lee does. Jim, I know you're a fan of me from the show, and I don't mean to insult something you wrote, something you care about, but I just personally wasn't that much of a fan of Grifter, in at least Batman Urban Legends. He just kind of seemed like a chaotic neutral dick. Oh yeah, also subject of Mr. Majestic and Zealot, they were in the third issue of Superman vs. Lobo. For some reason. They were there. They were definitely there. They were there. And then you got kind of the lowball factor of it, like Henry Bendix in Superman, Son of Kal-El, where he's literally just pretty much Lex Luthor light. Which is weird because Lex Luthor was an antagonist in that series, so it's like, why not just let John Boy fight Lex instead of Lex Light? And also just kind of went against the lore of Henry Bendix, because his whole thing was that he was trying to be a good guy but destined for villainy and tried to fight fate but ended up succumbing to fate anyway. So, whereas in this, he's just like this mad scientist dictator. I don't know. Yeah. It's a whole thing, man. It's a whole freaking thing. What else with WILDSTORM? The Outsiders. That book is so clearly supposed to be the Planetary, but either because they don't want to pay royalties to Warren Ellis, or don't want to be connected to Warren Ellis, they just call it The Outsiders. It's so clearly a Planetary book. And I wouldn't mind that if not for the fact that I just want a regular Outsiders book. Like Black Lightning, Metamorpho, Katana, Signal, Also just more Signal in general. He is very underused, Duke Thomas. He's still in that webcomic, Batman Family Adventures, but on the main series. I miss him. Maybe have him team up with Jarro. Wouldn't that be fun? WILDSTORM. Oh yeah, they don't really put Mr. Majestic, or is it... That's his name, right? That Superman guy who imprisons people forever? Yeah, into the main canon. He's not there, so that's good. We only needed Apollo. And the Elite. Were they the Authority? Yeah, the Authority. We're also not like the Authority in the original WILDSTORM universe. It's a whole thing. Everybody. It's a whole thing. So, yeah. My rating of the WILDSTORM integration... 7.5 out of 10. That's fair, right? That's fair. It's not like these characters can't be integrated into DC. It's just that they haven't been integrated the best, at least in my opinion. Yeah. With that, like, comment, and subscribe. Donate if you're feeling nice. And always remember, praise be to the Blood Elk and fear the Stabopotamus. Time to make dinner.